Jordan Love, ready on first down here. And he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing. Love. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action. Love to throw. And out deep for Thomas. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up at the 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Number 30 should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Love. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Charlie Morgan, you're under arrest. So this is what I'm going
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And if he traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 42. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 13 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Raiders nothing.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Harold Landry able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively.
This is what they have.
What's that?
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Hang on, third down.
That's cool. I can take some colored drinks.
Kind of like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
No, no rigs. What's that chicken right there? Go to the side. Next to the
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Go to the right.
What?
What's that right there? What chicken is that? The first one.
Love from the gun. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
So what do you want?
Here's Tyler Newsome
No,
now.
what?
I said, what's the first chicken? What was the first thing?
That's the steak.
Yeah, let me get that.
On the fake, but they do get just enough
Yeah.
That's what they
to
have to
pick up the
have.
first down.
That's cool.
Sí, dame moro con bistec. ¿Tienen habichuela? Okay. And they have beans. You want beans?
Yeah.
La habichuela separada, por favor.
Love.
All right. What you want to do?
Looking long for Thomas. He's got it.
Damn. What they got?
Está bien, yo lo quiero.
Las Vegas. A big play.
Eso es lo que quiere.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
Drink, I take love.
Makes some inroads here on that deficit.
They got juice.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
Now they'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Love. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Love now. And for the 3rd time here, this snap is intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And he will take it in for a touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Monarchs 27. Raiders 7. Timer pass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
12 at the 14-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Love. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. A good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome.
Formation.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now Cruz to throw on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
Take it in the end zone for a touchdown. Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I like you so much.
This will make it into the end zone. And he broke it down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
I need to make it sound. You're listening to the chorus.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Love looking to throw it. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Love, they go play action now. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. His man complete over the middle. That's Sharp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
Play fake. Here's Love. This is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, it's Love. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a nice job there. You got to put the ball, not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock it out right away.
First down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. To the air again, Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Reception here by Ruggs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. fourth down. Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Not just giving him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking the spirit away from them, too.
Down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
I'd be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. After all those interceptions, he's not still confident to go deep.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
The Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. To throw now, here's Love. And it's intercepted. He's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Cruz now, throwing on 1st down. Field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Cruz on 1st down. Continues to pour it on.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks that can tell you about just life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Good. Point after. after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check into Julian Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
that's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
To number 8.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a score closer. Now the extra point.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Makes the score Monarchs 41, Raiders 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Cruz. Play action. Up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 5 yards that time. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Love completes this out left to Ruggs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, and I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that'll set him back 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is down to 20. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown! 49 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I thought
that's caught inside the 20. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Raiders get a score closer. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Monarchs 48, Raiders 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Cruz. Escaping. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. That is into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
The kicker.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Haynes' team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On 1st and 10, Cruz. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken out the football. And he's in the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He took quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on the baseball or in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Love. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
And the Raider 1st down.
Play action this time with Love. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree. Jackson.
First down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cruz. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Cruz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Interception. Picked up about the 31. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. Big play there. 69 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He is going to be taken down, and that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Give it to Harrison. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the defense. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second down. To throw again. Cruz. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yards on the play. It's now third down.
Cruz throwing on 3rd and long. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's intercepted. It's the final Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. Things turn out for him.
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because...
And for the third time, it's an interception.
What the fuck is he doing?
You just can't feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And hit the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Now Cruz to throw on 1st and 10. Left side is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, Cruz. There's that man again. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Cruz now to throw on second down. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 37.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cruz. Man open left side is Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as they bite out 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Cruz throwing on first down. Smith catches left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Cruz looking to throw on second down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know this.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
To kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. 30. Look at him go inside the 30.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jayon Brown in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Second down, Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Third and long for Love. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside Gill. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Love from the gun. And now here is another interception. Football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Cruz. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 27 yards on the game there. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
32-yard
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders now recover.
Tonight's final
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
don't know my name. I'll get through the pain.